welcome to my channel. My name is Adelina, and in this video I'm going to talk about something most people are afraid to talk about. The harsh truth I wish I knew when I was younger, and since I know what I'm about to tell you, I feel more motivated to make better choices in my life, and I hope to motivate you to do the same. I should mention this video is not for those easily offended, it's for those open to a new perspective and ready to make a change. Also, in this video I'm going to use the word fat, not in a derogatory way, but because there is a spectrum. There is overweight, obese and morbidly obese, and fat includes them all. There is a reason why, if you look at it, the word fit and the word fat have the same amount of letters. The only difference between them is the I and the A. The I in fit shows a slim person and the A in fat shows a round person. So there you go. You're fit or you're fat, you're slim or you're round. No hate, honestly. Now that we set the record straight, let's get into it. The reason why fat people get rejected is because they're unattractive. Let me explain. There are exceptions to every rule. For me, Ashley Graham, the plus size model, is attractive, and there are other models and bloggers and people who know how to dress to highlight their best features and know how to look a certain way. But my point is that people are wired to feel attracted and go after a healthy individual. What do people think when they see a fat person? He or she probably has issues, mental health issues, physical health issues, mobility issues, self-esteem issues, just issues in general. And people don't want to put up with that. Why would they? For your personality? They're gonna walk away before they get to know you, because your body sends a message about who you are and what you're going through. It's a message that lets them know if you value your health, if you're confident or insecure, if you're happy or unhappy, if you're doing great or struggling. And trust me, nobody wants to deal with an insecure, miserable, unhealthy person. Maybe you're happy, confident, and overall healthy, but fat, like me. People will still generally avoid choosing you as their partner. With 4 exceptions that I have seen or had them happen to me, because let's not forget, I'm a fat person myself. We're in the same boat here, and I'm not hating. I'm not hating on fat people or judging people who choose to be with fat people. Everyone is free to do whatever they want. I just want to motivate you to become the best version of yourself. That's it. The number 1 exception is when a person chooses to be with a fat person because they don't care about the way they look, they only care about their personality and how they get treated. And I've only seen this once, where a very beautiful girl chose to be with a guy who was morbidly obese, and she just didn't care about his health issues and everything. She just wanted to be with him for him, and that, in my opinion, it is true love. It's what they say at the wedding. Through good and bad, for good or bad, something like that. I haven't gotten married yet, so I don't know the vows, but it goes like that somehow. We're good, we're together through hell and heaven. No, I don't think it's like that. I forgot. No, I don't know. Anyways, the second exception as to why a person might choose to be with a fat person is when a person has low self-esteem issues and has no options. And I had this happen to me. One of my exes, basically, he had mental health issues. He never got attention from girls. He was never in a relationship. And so when I showed interest in him, he chose to be with me. Although at the time I had lots of issues and I was technically obese, which honestly affected my sex drive, amongst other things. The list is long. And he still stayed despite that, because he was scared to be lonely. So exception number 3 is when someone chooses to be with a fat person because they want to try something new, something different, or because they have a fetish. Yeah, it's a fetish. Everything is a fetish, I think. And I had this happen to me as well. My last ex, he chose to be with me, and I asked him to, oh, he was fit, right? He was fit, handsome, good looking, all of that. And I asked him to show me pictures, out of curiosity, pictures of his exes. And I noticed that every one of those exes, they were all fit. I couldn't help but ask him, why me? This is exactly what he said. He said, I don't care about your physical appearance, I only care about who you are as a person. I only care about your personality, and you're a great person. And I was like, yeah, I know that, I'm a great person, alright, fine. And guess what? Soon after we started dating, he started cheating on me with a fit lady, because the appearance does matter a lot in a relationship, especially in a friendship, no, whatever, but in a relationship it matters a lot, the way you look, because the attractiveness, the person has to be attracted to you. And obviously he had a thing for fit people, for fit women. He always chose to be with fit women. That's what he was attracted to, and that's what most people are attracted to. It's understandable. So this is what happened, and the relationship was over. Now the fourth example, the fourth exception as to why a person chooses to be with a fat person is the most common one I've seen. It's when a couple gets married and then, I don't know, later on kids appear, you know, they get comfortable, they let themselves go, one or the other or both, and then they're not attracted to each other anymore, and they don't want to be with each other necessarily, but it's comfort zone. It's easier than leaving and starting a new life, buying a new place, staying away from the kids and so on, you know. And for this example, I've seen a couple, I've met a couple where the woman let herself go. The man, the husband, was relatively fit and he was miserable. He was talking about how he was miserable and he wanted to divorce because, you know, he loved his wife and he wanted to be with her. They were getting along, right? But he was an active guy. He loved outdoor activities. He loved doing things. And he couldn't do anything with his wife because she couldn't do anything. She was just laying in bed, laying on a couch. So apart from these exceptions, people want to be with a fit, healthy, mobile version of you. And this hit me when I realized I'm a fat person, but I don't want to date a fat person. I'm not attracted to that. What I'm attracted to is a guy who is fit, good looking, funny, smart, active, you know, a nice personality as well as things in common. And the best advice I've heard from Jay Shetty was decide what you want in a partner and then become that. So this is what I'm working on. Why? Because let's say the guy I want to be with is fit, right? He loves outdoor activities, he's active, he's outgoing, he has lots of friends and he is working out all the time and he's doing all these things, right? And then here I am, not able to walk up a flight of stairs, not going out and not doing any outdoor activity because I'm worried it's too much for me, and not working out and not going out to meet with people because I'm insecure and I don't want them to see my body. And this is how the relationship can't work out, you see, because there's too much of an imbalance. There's two different lifestyles. This is why it can't work out for long. So I want to become that. I actually want to become an outdoorsy person, an active person. I wanna go do rock climbing and run a marathon and do crazy things, you know. Knowing that I'm gonna be able to do these things, all these things with my partner, is an extra motivator for me to getting fit, and I hope it is for you as well. I want to mention now one thing that I think is very important. There's this thing where people get upset, extremely upset, because when they're fat, they get bullied, they get rejected. And then when they're fit and good looking again, they are praised and appreciated and accepted and everything, and they fit in. And why is that? And I used to be upset about this too. People reject fat people and people bully and judge them because they're programmed by the society to believe that what's good is someone fit, someone in good shape physically. And it's in our DNA as well. For example, women, okay? Women have been attracted to strong, muscular, fit men since thousands of years because they're able to procreate, they're healthy, they're able to live longer, they're able to protect them, they are able to go hunt and run and be active and do everything they need to do. I'm gonna use myself as an example. This happened to me last year. So I gained 80 pounds. I'm 80 pounds overweight. And I have met with my family. First of all, they didn't recognize me, which was shocking, but understandable, I guess. And then second of all, my parents, my family, they were disappointed in me. I remember my aunt was looking at me and she was like, or my dad, oh my God, I don't want to trigger anyone, please, trigger warning. My dad looked at me and he said, you gotta eat less, girl. You gotta eat less. You gotta cut out food. You gotta eat once a day and stuff like that. Anyways, it hurt. It hurt. And I didn't want to see them anymore because I didn't want to see, I hated seeing that disappointment, you know? And I get it now. It's because they don't want me to be unhealthy. They don't want me to struggle. They want me to be the best version of myself. Imagine you caring for the person you love, whether it's your mom, your spouse, your whoever it is. You don't want them to be 100, 200 pounds overweight and have their doctor tell you that their lifespan is cut short by 5 to 10 years and they have a high risk of over 200 different diseases, and they can't run and they can't do the things they want and they have issues because of their weight. You don't want that to happen to them. So this is why my parents were upset with me. It sounded harsh, the things they told me, eat less and stuff like that, but it came from a place of love. You know, sometimes people don't know how to express love, or they don't know how to express well what they mean. But I get it. And I know that, yes, when I will get fit. I'm on my way there, and in 6 months I'll be in a great shape. And I will go, and I'm excited, okay? I'm excited. I'm not offended anymore. I'm not in the victim mentality anymore. I get it. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna see my family, and they're going to see me, and they're going to applaud me, and they're going to be proud of me. They're going to be happy. They're going to praise me. Why? Because it's an achievement. Getting fit, getting in a good shape, it's one of the biggest achievements you can make in this life. And it's very important for yourself, first of all, for your health, for your future, for your confidence, for everything. Your weight affects everything in your life. I'm telling you, at least in my case. So I'm excited, and I understand why they are excited and why they will praise me, and I will fit in and they will accept me, because they will be happy to see that I'm a healthier, a better version of myself. That's what it's all about. So if you want me to make a video about my experience as a fat person, about my weight fluctuations, because I've been everywhere. I have been everywhere. I have been fit, I've been skinny, I've been underweight, I've been overweight, I've been curvy, I've been chubby, and now technically obese. So I can tell you all about my journey and what I did to get fit as well, because that's what I'm focused on right now, and I'm very excited for me and for you. I hope this video inspires you to make better choices in your life, and look at this journey and this subject in a positive light, in a different perspective. Because hey, it's all about you. To feel your best, to be your best, to look in the mirror and be like, damn, I'm sexy. I love what I see. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. I love you very much.